the Art of Embodying. Today I am going to give you a little 101 on how to read a human design body graph, or an explanation what the body graph even is. This is why I have my computer here. But just to start off, so when I am doing a human design reading, first things what I need is your date of birth, your city where you're born, year of birth obviously, and the time when you were born. A lot of people don't know the time when you were born, and that is also okay. You can still get a human design reading if you don't know your exact time, but the more specific the time is, the better, because the more specific information we can get from it. But there's also methods on how to kind of like work backwards to kind of guess the time that you were born. Once I then put this into my computer, it generates a body graph, and the body graph looks like this. Some of you might have seen this before. If you go on the internet, you can get your body graph by yourself. So this is kind of like the information that everybody has access to on the internet. And a lot of times people then look at the body graph and are like, what am I supposed to do with this? You know, it's a lot of numbers, there's a lot of colors. What the hell is going on? So I'm gonna give you a little 101 on your human design body graph, just so you know, you can orientate yourself a little bit more. So we're using my body graph today. As you can see, I mean, the body graph kind of looks like your body-ish. You see all of these little triangles or like shapy things. These are your energy centers. So if you're a little bit familiar with it, like through yoga, or if you just know about your chakras or body centers, chakras are slightly different than the human design body centers, just to let you know. But we have at the bottom the root center, then we have the sacral, then we have the spleen, we have the solar plexus, the ego center, the G center, the throat center, the ajna, and the crown. All right, so it gives you a little bit of overview. Then what we have on this and this side, this is kind of like a lighter color, which is your design, and this is a darker color, which is your personality. So if you then look on your body graph, you see that some are colored in a lighter color and some in a darker color. The lighter color are the ones that are a little bit more unconscious. So the design chart and the design kind of aspects of your body graph are the ones that are not as well known maybe to you, and can be brought out more by other people telling you, or by you doing a lot of work on yourself, and then they come out. It's kind of more unconscious. Whereas it got dark, there we go. Whereas the colored sign is the one that is a little bit more present, and you are more aware of it as well. So as we can already see, I have my root and my solar plexus colored, which is more present in my own consciousness, and then I have my sacral, my ego, and my G center more on the unconscious side. Then we can see all of the little ropes, it's not really ropes, it's channels, and also that's what it's called, channels, that go from center to center. Same thing here. Some channels, if they are full, like my channel from here to here, it's a full channel that was built. Again, these aspects are activated in your body graph. You can also see a lot of half channels, which again kind of just shows a certain energy towards something, but it's not a full channel, so not both sides are activated. But channels are actually a whole other topic, and actually to all of these aspects I can do a separate YouTube video. So there is going to be one about the channels, but just so you know, there are full channels and there are half channels. The only way to know it's a full channel is if it really goes colored all the way through. And then we have the tiny little round bits within the energy centers. These are your gates. So all of these energy centers have different gates. Again, if they're colored, means that they're activated within you, so they are more present. And this also goes, by the way, for the energy centers. If an energy center is colored, that means that they're defined. Same as the gates, colored means defined. Same as the channels, colored means defined or undefined. Or again, the channel can be half and half. Majority of the times, if you have energy centers undefined, that means that they're open, meaning that you can receive a lot of different energies into those centers, depending on where you're at, which environment you're in, etc., etc. The defined ones, the colored ones, I always say these are the ones that you feel a little bit more at home. These are the ones that you feel secure in and that you are here to share with the world, whereas the open ones are here for you to learn through the world and through other people. A lot of times though, because we are learning so much through the open centers, they end up being quite strong at the end of our lifetime, because we're constantly getting all of these different energies and we're constantly evaluating what is actually us, what is the energies of other people that just set into our open centers, and so on. Similar with our closed, with our defined and undefined gates and the defined and undefined channels. And then lastly, what we have here on the side all of the different planets, which again, if you know a little bit about astrology, you will find correlations of that, but I think this is more advanced again. And on the top here we have the lovely arrows, which kind of go more into your colors and into your environment and digestion and etc. So again, a little bit more advanced, but we went black again. Yeah, I wanted to kind of explain where I get all of the information for a reading from and how a body graph looks like, and kind of just showing what is what. You can find a lot on the internet about it. For example, you get the body graph and then it tells you your energy type and all of the different aspects. But again, the internet rarely kind of gets all the aspects of your graph together. It kind of just looks at the graph and tells you the facts, which is true. But I think what a reading does is really get all the correlations, all of the things together to make it specific to you or the person that wants to have a reading. But this was your little 101 on your body graph. There are going to be more videos soon going into the specifics of each of those aspects, but close it. For now, I hope that you learned a little bit more about the body graph and how it looks, and also where a human design reader or I get my information from. So if you are interested and you want to know more, then stay on this channel and let's connect, let's create, and let's build. Thank you. See you soon.